Good morning, Barstow. Today is Tree Day.
Senior lifers and preschoolers will be participating in this Barstow tradition that starts at 2 p.m. this afternoon.
The rest of the student body will be on a regular class schedule. BTVN will be live streaming the event.
This means you can watch it live or check it out later on livestream. My name is Miles McEachin.
And I'm Amelia Beagle. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Barstow has a series of special events coming up.
That's right. Each of these events will take place under the cool big tent on the front lawn at 6 p.m.
Freshman night is Friday, May 14th. Sophomore night is Monday, May 17th.
Junior night is Tuesday, May 18th, and our 8th grade celebration is Wednesday, May 19th. I'm nervous about starting upper school, but excited to graduate. How about you, Amelia?
I'm thrilled to graduate as well. With all of these events coming up, let's check in with Issa to see what the weather is going to be like.
Thanks, Amelia. To finish out the rest of the week, the forecast is looking fairly rainy with a few chances of thunderstorms. So on today's midweek forecast on Thursday, today, we are looking at a high of 68 and a low of 50, and it's going to be mostly sunny, so get outside during break today. On Friday, the high is going to be 67 and the low 56, 47% chance of rain in the AM. So now we transition to Saturday. So on Saturday, there is a 50% chance of rain with scattered thunderstorms with a high of 67 and a low of 60. And on Sunday, the high is going to be 77 and a low of 62. It's going to be partly sunny again with a 40% chance of scattered thunderstorms. So now to the last week of school forecast. So I know everyone's super excited for the last week of school, but it is looking that there's going to be some possible thunderstorms. So on Monday, the high is going to be 75 and a low of 61 with partly cloudy skies and a 30% chance of scattered thunderstorms. And on Tuesday, the high is going to be 75 and a low of 62, partly cloudy with another chance of scattered thunderstorms. On Wednesday, the last day of school, I know everyone's super excited. The high is going to be 75 and a low of 63. It's going to be partly cloudy with, again, a 40% chance of scattered thunderstorms. So now let's check out the summer forecast. So this is the predicted summer forecast, and there's going to be less than average rainfall with a few scattered thunderstorms here and there. The hottest temperatures are going to be in early July and mid-August, so look out for those. And it's going to be overall a cooler and drier summer, so you might need a light jacket throughout the summer, but it's going to still be a warm summer. Thanks, and back to the news desk.
Thanks, Issa. It looks like the weather may give us some trouble, but we'll hope for the best. Here at Barstow, I think we'd all agree that we have some pretty great teachers.
I totally agree. Let's take a look at two features produced by Alina and Issa to learn more about Miss Harper and Coach White.
I chose Barstow because when we first moved here in '93, Overland Park sent us a magazine about what's great about the metro area. And there was a little snippet in there about Barstow School that sat on 40 acres. Coming from California, where the school I taught at sat above the Rose Bowl, so we had an automatic 3-mile course, and I'm thinking, boy, 40 acres, that would set up for some great cross country, great time to be outside, so I set my sights in Barstow. It took a year, but then I've been here ever since. COVID has made it's a definite challenge, trying to have a curriculum and activities for students that are home, and trying to put together all the equipment they have available to themselves at home and still keep the curriculum going on campus. And I'm trying to have them somewhat overlap, so the group at home, if they come in the middle of badminton, they've looked up the rules of badminton, they know how to play the game, so they can just jump right into our whatever it is that we're doing. I think the silver lining is to get to see, one, when we're all at home, I get to see your whole face and not just half of you. The silver lining is, it pushes you to do more. It pushes you to challenge yourself and challenge your students. So I kind of like the things that have been going on. I've learned a few things that I never want to do again, and other things I want to keep exploring. I think the positive notes for all this, I see what my husband's going through at his school compared to what we're doing. And I think we're really, really lucky to be able to say, I'm going to be in class this week, or I just talked to Daniel in 8th grade, and he's zooming into class from Maryland. David Pryor was in Mexico before. Would they have had that ability? And, so there's a lot of great things that have come out of this.
Sit! Here we go, here we go, here we go!
My name is Susan Harper, and this is my 22nd year at Barstow. I was not originally interested in teaching, although I always loved school. I was a horticulture major, and that means I was studying plants. And then I heard a very famous educator speak. His name is John Lounsbury. He actually came out here and helped set up the Blue Valley middle schools. So I heard him talk, and he was very inspirational. And when I changed colleges because my husband and I moved closer to my husband, well, he was my fiance then, hometown. So I didn't stay at the University of Georgia. I switched to Georgia College. And when I switched to Georgia College, I changed my degree to education. And I was so fascinated by it and the studying that I was doing, I stayed with education. I had never heard of Barstow. I taught in Georgia, and then I taught in North Carolina, and then I stayed at home for a long, long time. And when we moved here, I was actually volunteering in my children's schools and cutting out goldfish for teachers and doing things like that. And I thought, well, I might think about teaching again. I did not know that a school like this existed. And so I was so amazed. And if I had known about it, all of my children would have come here. My daughter ended up coming here and then graduated from here and had a really exceptionally wonderful experience. So that's how I came to Barstow. I'd never heard of it, didn't know anything about it. This has been, without a doubt, the most challenging year teaching that I have ever had. All this mask, all this social distancing. I touch people, I hug people. It's so difficult. And it's hard too to get to know students, because I always watch students and I read their expressions, and you can't do that behind this. So it's been really, really challenging. I guess I've learned that we are all stronger than we thought we were. We've made it through this year. Well, we've almost made it through this year. But it has really been tough. And it's stressful too, trying to communicate with students who are at home, because there's a breakdown in communication, trying to reach people through Zoom. It's totally different. And so that really has been challenging too. And I've had to give up some of the things that I really enjoy doing. But we made it through the year, and hopefully next year will be better.
Great pieces, guys. I enjoyed getting to know more about our middle school teachers.
Yeah, it's really cool to gain insight into who teachers are.
The girls' middle school soccer team ended their season last Saturday. They played in the conference tournament, and after a hard-fought match, ended up losing to Casey Christian in the first round. Their team ended their season with a 1-7 overall record.
Let's learn more about the team with this piece from Cameron.
This year's soccer season has changed because of COVID in many ways, such as on the field when we're doing practice, we have to wear masks a lot of time unless we're scrimmaging, and we also have to keep a safe distance when we're on the bench. During the soccer season, I am playing center mid forward, and I would rather, play one of the wings. The soccer season has united us into a middle school as a whole because the coaches have us not just split up into 8th grade or just into 6th grade. They have us be partners with people not from our grades, and it really helps us understand how to help. I would like to add that I'm just excited to play a full season here at Barstow this year.
Great piece, Cameron. We'll end our show here. Thanks for watching. I'm Miles.
And I'm Amelia. Enjoy the remaining 4 days of school, Barstow.